The auditorium was silent. Every seat was taken, every aisle packed. Cameras lined the back wall, their red lights glowing as they streamed the event live to millions around the world. On the stage stood Senator John Kennedy, a man known for his wit, sharp tongue, and ability to cut through arrogance with plain-spoken wisdom. Opposite him was not a politician, not a seasoned lawyer, but a young girl, a Chinese prodigy named Mei Lin. Mei was only 17 years old, but her reputation preceded her. With an IQ measured well over 200, she had been celebrated as a modern-day genius, mastering physics at 12, solving equations even professors struggled with, and speaking with a kind of confidence that made audiences lean in. Many came expecting to see Kennedy outmaneuver her with his southern charm. Others whispered that perhaps this time, the senator had finally met his match. The moderator introduced them, then stepped back. The air was thick, as though everyone was holding their breath, waiting for the first spark. Kennedy leaned on the podium, his eyes fixed on Mei. "Young lady," he began in that slow Louisiana drawl, "folks tell me you're the smartest person in the room tonight. But I've learned something in life, being smart and being wise ain't always the same thing." A ripple moved through the audience. Mei's eyes narrowed, but not out of arrogance, it was curiosity. She tilted her head, considering his words, then replied with a calm, precise voice. "Senator, intelligence and wisdom are indeed different. Intelligence allows us to solve problems. Wisdom guides us in choosing which problems are worth solving. But without intelligence, wisdom has no tools." The crowd murmured. It was a fair point, one delivered with poise. Kennedy gave a slow smile. "That's mighty fine talk," he said, "but let me ask you something. If a man's house is on fire, and he's sittin' on the porch calculatin' the square root of the flames instead of pickin' up a bucket of water, is he smart, or is he foolish?" The question hung heavy. Mei blinked, and for the first time, she hesitated. The cameras zoomed in. This was more than a clash of minds, it was a test of heart. She finally spoke. "He would be foolish," she admitted softly. "Because intelligence without action is useless. But Senator, wisdom without knowledge is powerless." The duel had begun. Each answer fueled the next, each word cutting deeper into the philosophical core of what it meant to be human. Kennedy challenged her on politics, asking if raw intelligence could lead a nation without compassion. Mei countered with history, pointing to leaders who had changed the world with vision far ahead of their time. Back and forth they went, neither backing down, both drawing applause at different moments. But then, the turning point came. Kennedy leaned closer to the microphone, his eyes steady, his tone slower than ever. "Mei," he said, his voice almost gentle now, "I admire your mind, I truly do.